Okay. Hey, Ricky. I don't know if you can see me because I don't have this camera, this tablet on a tripod, so I don't know where I am in the frame. You probably just only see my knees. But anyway, I'm about to finally repot my little mini succulents. I did not kill them since December. Some have lost, like this one lost a bunch of leaves, and that's because I overwatered it. Shortly after I got it, I thought it needed water. It didn't. And so the leaves filled up with water and it was just, too much water for them. And then this one over here, hope you can see it because I don't know where this camera is. I just know it's aiming at this area. But anyway, this one lost a bunch of leaves because at one point I didn't water it enough and it started dropping leaves. But the rest of them are pretty much the same. Like this one did lose some leaves, but I know the leaves dried up at the bottom because the roots are probably bound. It doesn't have any room to grow. So that's what it'll do. It'll drop the leaves at the bottom. But yeah, so I bought, in addition to the 3 pots you gave me, I bought these 2 elephant pots off of Amazon. I thought these were cute. So these are going to be 2 of my pots. So I only have a little bit of soil. I didn't buy any soil. I just have some soil I have left from before. I have a rock in the bottom of each of those pots that you gave me because they don't have drain holes, and succulents need excellent draining. So you really should buy pots that have holes. These elephants, have a hole in the bottom and a couple of holes where the feet are, where the legs are, so they'll drain down into the feet. So those should be able to drain. So I put a rock in the bottom from what I learned on YouTube so that the rock could keep the plant lifted so that the roots are not sitting in the water when you water it. And then this is some perlite, which is improved drainage and aeration and potting mixtures. So I'm gonna put this aerite in the bottom along with the rocks. And these are my little mini tools that I've ordered from Amazon for my little mini succulents. So I'm just gonna put this in the bottom so that it'll, fill in the corners around the rock. See, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not a videographer. I hope you can see that. I don't know if this thing is adjusting focus or not. But here we go. If you can see it. Oh, oops. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna take this back out because I didn't mess stuff up. I'm an amateur. Regular house plants I know how to do. These succulents got me challenged. Okay. Got that back in. Okay. So then what's next? Then this soil. So I'm going to put this soil in. I don't know if I'm going to have enough for all 6. I might have to repot some later. Let's see here. Trying to think. I'm trying to remember from my videos that I watched how much I might need in here. Okay. You can see that. And then what I'm going to do is, let me see, which one am I going to do first? Black love. Which 3 do I want in those pots? I think I'm going to leave those 3. I don't know. I didn't think about this ahead of time, which ones I want in which pots. Do I want that in the elephant? Or do I want these two in the elephants? Huh. Oh, I just realized, yeah, I'm going to be a pot short anyway, so I had to decide which one I'm not going to pot. Ah! Decisions. I did not think this through. Okay. Live, laugh, love. I'll put those three in. Okay. So I'll take this one out. I don't really need this, but this tool is supposed to be so that you can, lift it up without touching the leaves and stuff because they're delicate. And I'm just breaking off. What I'm doing is I'm just breaking off that dirt, the old dirt from around the roots. I watered each of these plants a week ago because they said you should water the plant first so that the succulents can be plump with water. Because once you repot them, you don't want to water them for several days because the roots would be stressed from you handling them. So that's why I'm trying to be delicate, trying not to damage the roots. And you want to, yeah, so once I've watered them, then you have to wait till the roots completely dry out because the last thing you want to do is touch the roots while they're wet because they're very delicate. I've been doing my homework because I was like, I'm not going to kill my succulents up like Ricky killed his succulents up. Let's see here. There's a rock in here. I mean, a piece of stick. Okay. And this, you can see this little white stuff, that's perlite. So these pots already had perlite in it, these little plastic containers they came in. I think that should be enough. And then I'm supposed to take this part and create a hole in the middle. And I'm going to need to fill up around. Yeah, I might not have enough soil. I have to ask my neighbor, not my next door neighbor. I have two different women here who are plant parents. And one of them, I gave them my other bag. I had, this was a really large bag, and I knew, I just saw a little bug. I don't know if it's coming from the soil. I just saw a little bug. But I got these bug traps. I bought these little sticky traps. So I'll put these sticky traps in it. Yeah. So I think that's good. So that's that one. If you can see it. Which one is that in? That's laugh. And then I'm going to have to clean these pots off because they're getting dirty. Okay. So that one is done. Yeah, I think that's good. And then that's a little pot. Live, laugh, love. Yeah, okay, I'll do this one next. Live. Well, actually, I should have put this one in that one, but whatever. Got a little rock in that one. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough soil. Bless me. And they do have something called, cacti and succulent soil, but yeah, I wasn't doing all of that. This soil has good drainage. Anyway, I already know that. I don't particularly like it. I didn't like it for my houseplants because it drains too well. And so the water usually just comes right out the bottom as you're watering it, which is good for these, but I didn't like it for my houseplants. That's why I gave the other bag to my neighbor. Yeah, and this is root bound, like it's so hard. Yeah, and this is the one that was loose. Damn, this got little tree branches in it. These places that sell these things, these nurseries, they using this cheap soil. Got all them sticks in it. But this is the one that was losing the plants at the leaves at the bottom. And I knew it would have been because it was root bound. Look at this, all of these sticks. They put this bad, cheap soil in here. Okay, here. Let's see here. Oh my goodness gracious, talk about root bound. And I never wear gloves when I'm doing my little planting and stuff. I don't care if I get, dirt under my nails. That's what soap and water and stuff is for. The gloves tend to, hinder me. I like to be able to actually feel this. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Look at all of these sticks in here. Why would they use soil like that? Especially as, tiny as these little planters were. They got these long sticks in there. Yeah, these roots are going to be traumatized as much as I got to do. There's something stuck on this one. Okay, I got it. Squeeze it off. I want to pull the root off. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Talk about root bound. Oops, I just pulled some roots off. This plant is going to be traumatized. Hopefully I won't lose any of them from the trauma. I'm trying to do what I was taught to do from the online experts. Something hard in here too. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get that off, whatever that is, without killing the root. Okay, so I'll take this, create a little hole. So put the root down in. Sides. leaves. Some of these roots are sticking up. Need that root to go down, not sticking up. A little deeper. Down some. So that's the live. Laugh. You and Jocelyn's mother, Miss Roz, you are absolutely the best gift givers. Your gifts are always so thoughtful. This one root is sticking up. Down in. Go down. Okay. Okay, live, laugh. And what one do I want to put in the love? Maybe I hope this one will grow back once I repot it and become fuller like those. Let's see. Again, another rock. I stole these rocks from the rock bed out front. When I got the set from you. I think I might have told you that already. I might only have enough soil for 3 repotting. This one. Okay. Ooh. Then once I repot them, I'm not going to put them back in my bedroom window, which has this one south-facing window, because it says once you repot them, don't put them in direct sunlight. Put them in a window with indirect light. So I'll put them in this east-facing window because it only has direct sun when the sun is rising in the morning. Oh, dude, this barely has any roots. Those roots, I probably killed those roots with root rot when I overwatered it. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to touch that anymore. I want to save what little tiny roots it has. It's almost have no roots. Look at that poor baby. Huh. Poor baby. I don't want to touch the leaves. They're fragile. Oh, I'm making a mess. Okay. Hold down in there. Poor baby. You can barely see it. Hopefully it'll grow back. If not, I'll have to replace it because that was actually the one I liked most. I think that was the prettiest one. Down, pat it down. Okay, so that's love. Live, laugh, love. Okay, this probably is only enough for one. I can't reuse none of this dirt. This dirt is cheap dirt. The cheapest of cheap dirt. Okay. I'll do this one. Which one do I want to put in that one? Ooh, I'll put this one in. What is that? A little rock or something. So, how am I going to do this one? Okay, so this one has a drain hole. So, shouldn't have to put a rock in here. Let me see how this perlite's going to... Put these in those feet so that I don't waste dirt going down in those holes in the feet unnecessarily. Okay, I think that should be enough. Perlite, not enough. How much dirt do I have? Yeah. Oops, wasting precious dirt. The soil is not as compact. Easy to remove. Oh, don't feel like it's completely dry either, which means I might be damaging these, stressing these roots. Watered them all on the same day, last week Saturday. Oh, there's a bunch of dry leaves under here that I couldn't see. While it was potted. I'm gonna see if I can pull. Yeah, see these dry leaves? I don't know if you can see it. So there's a bunch of those down here, so I need to remove these. And that's probably because it couldn't grow, so it will kill the bottom leaves to preserve the top leaves. Oh, look at all of that. There's a bunch. All of these dead leaves, dried. Yeah, just pulling them out. Wow. Yeah, some have blended in with the soil that it looks like it's the soil, but it's actually dead leaves. It's completely dead brown leaves. Oh, woof. That foot is getting dead. Okay. Go around. Get them all, get them all, get them all. All of these dead leaves. And I'm pulling out like 2 and 3 at a time. I mean, this one needed to be potted a long time ago. But I had to be in a mood, in a gardening mood. And I'm really not in a gardening mood now, but but I set my mind to do it. You know, that's why I watered them last week, because I set my mind to get it done. Because I was going to repot them last week, but first I rewatched the YouTube videos I had saved and learned that it's not that, you know, that I needed to make sure that the leaves had been, you know, moisturized and filled by watering it first a week prior. So I couldn't do it last week, so I just watered them last week. Yeah, so yeah. And all of what I thought were roots is mostly dead leaves. All the way down here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It'll actually make it easier to pot, because now I have a stem. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Almost no root. Almost no root. No wonder these suckers couldn't grow. leave these last little ones down because they're so close to the roots. I don't want to actually pull any root out. The ones that's further down. Wow. Wow. So from as big as that looked before, now you can actually see a little stem because that was covered with dead leaves around the circumference. Yeah. Wow. Huh. Let me see here. Get that higher. What is that? Oh, that came off my tweezer. Get my plastic thing. This is complicated, this one. So this pot I can't even see. Let's see here if I put it down. Oh, that's too low because I don't want it sitting in the pot. Like that. Ah! Yeah, definitely won't be able to do the other one. I'm almost out of dirt. Even still. I don't want that sitting above. Okay. Every last grain of dirt I can get out of here. Something told me to buy some dirt, but this looked like it was going to be possibly enough since these were, minis and small pots. I thought it was going to be enough. And I didn't want to buy a whole big bag of soil for nothing. I'm going to have to hold a bag of soil for nothing. Or like I said, get some from a neighbor, one of my two neighbors. Okay. Oops. And that lost soil at the bottom. How did that soil? The soil came through the perlite. Soil up. What I'm going to do is, forgot for each of these, I want to also add some perlite to the top. Because that's what I saw online. One lady did. And I have this whole large bag of perlite. But this is the smallest it comes in. Didn't put a dent in. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So this is this baby. Elephants, they go on these trays for draining. But as I stated earlier, these don't get watered for several days after being repotted to give the roots chance to recuperate from the trauma of being handled. So that's that one. Okay. Yeah, and all that dirt that I had, the little bit that I had is gone, gone, gone. Okay. Some perlite on the top of that one. I'm making a mess. Got this cardboard, but I'm missing it. Some of the vacuum. This brush is really to brush the leaves of the plants. I'm trying to be a good succulent mommy. I'm surprised I didn't kill it. If this was an orchid, this sucker would have been dead already. I done killed so many orchids that I don't even buy orchids anymore. The first orchid I got was a gift. My friend Ada sent it when my father passed. It lasted, like during that summer, but those things are temperamental, and so once I killed it, I bought another one to replace it. I ended up killing that one too. So I was like, yeah, no more orchids for me. So yeah. I think the purpose of putting the perlite on the top was so that the water will, so that the leaves won't be, touching the wet soil. I think that's what the lady explained, why she puts the perlite in the top as well. So once you water it and the water goes through, the top of the soil might still be moist, and so the leaves aren't actually sitting in the moisture, touching the moisture of the soil. Bring this up. Okay. This one can use a little bit more. Front side. That's good. Let's see here. That's good. Okay. It needs a little scissors in case I needed to snip anything. then there's another tweezer, straight nose tweezer. Okay, so I did 4 out of 6. I need some more soil to be able to do one of these other two. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this one or this one when I do get some more soil. Let me see here. It's like, can I steal some soil out of one of these other plants in here? And I have this rubber tree plant. You can't see it, but at my window, I wanted to repot this because it's not growing because it's in the pot is too small, but I don't have no soil. I'll do that another time. Probably next month. Yeah, I'll have to do that next month. Okay, so that's done. And this here is a little water bottle that I would be using when I water it, so that you can just, oops, I didn't know it was gonna blow stuff out, so that I'll be able to, you know, just water around and not actually touch the leaves, because you don't want to actually touch the leaves with water because it will stain the leaves. The water will stain the leaves. Okay. Yeah. So, live. Oh, that's a little tiny spider. I don't kill spiders. They control an insect population. People think I'm crazy when I say that. So he better hope he don't get stepped on by mistake. Okay. So that's that. I just realized that this box is in the front. I hope you was able to see this stuff because I got the box in the front. Okay, so this is the finish. We have the Live, Love, Laughed ones and this one elephant one. See, turn that this way so you can see the pretty side of the elephant. But yeah. So, as you can see, I have the pearl light in the tops. That one you can see. This tablet's got pretty good focusing. I think it focuses better than my damn Nikon camera when I am using video. So, and all of this, you know, beige and brown leaves, you see all of those leaves came off of that tiny little plant. So all of those leaves were dead at the bottom. That was a lot of dead leaves that I couldn't see because of the shape of the plant, and it was, you know, sitting down in that potter. And then these are the other two I will need to repot. Got my stolen rocks. Anyway, so that's the repotting of my succulents. When you gonna get yours? Bye.